So Beyonce has gagged us and she is dropping new music. She is now in her country era. During the Super Bowl, we anticipate, of course, performances. And of course, I mean the football game. Wait a minute, who played again? Beyonce teased that she will be dropping new music. Now, prior to the commercial dropping, Verizon teased some hints. They brought up Lemonade and we're like, Lemonade, Beyonce. Then Beyonce dropped her hair care line, or a teaser of her hair care line, Sacred. And then we're coming off the heels of the Grammys where Jay-Z talked about how Beyonce is such a talented artist. She has so many Grammys and yet and still she does not have an Album of the Year Grammy, which is 100% true. I feel as though that Beyonce is more than deserving of a Album of the Year Grammy Award. I knew that something was cooking and coming from Beyonce when she went to the Grammys and she had on this dimmadome hat and this blonde hair, and I'm just like, what's she about to do? Then she was spotted at the Super Bowl and she had on this black country hat, and I'm like, oh shoot, Beyonce about to be, you know, she about to do country music. I was just like, but this is followed by her Renaissance, I don't know if it's Renaissance, but it's like a trilogy that she's doing. There's the Act 1 was Renaissance, where it was more upbeat house pop type of music. It was disco, it was funky, and it also paid homage to her Uncle Johnny and the LGBTQI community. Then this Act 2 is going to be country. Now there's so many people like, okay, so what's Act 3 going to give? And I'm just like, look, let's just enjoy the ride. Beyonce, this is the most what we've seen from Beyonce in a minute, so I'm enjoying every single minute of it. In the Verizon ad, I loved how it was her and, what was the gentleman's name? Tony Hale. Okay, so her and Tony Hale. So Beyonce was trying to find ways that she could break the internet. She was a Twitch streamer. She had a lemonade stand because that was a huge album and everything. And then it came to the last scene. She was like, okay, well, time for new music.
Okay, they ready. Drop the new music.
And we're just like, whoa. Like, lady, you just came off of a tour last year. So that means a tour is coming in 2024, 2025, 26. Beyonce, what you got cooking? So followed by this, shortly after, she released a trailer of what her new music is going to sound like. And then she released the song Texas Hold'em. That's a good song. So in the teaser, I kind of seen a tweet and it had me thinking like, wow, remember back in, I believe 2012, 13, where Beyonce and Lady Gaga, no, actually, was it 2009, 10? Beyonce and Lady Gaga did the Telephone remix. And in the music video, it said, you know, to be continued. And they were both like in a desert and they drove off. And then in this new advertisement, she's shown like driving off in a dirt road, and I'm just like, could that, I mean, it's just a theory, it's not like, you know, a confirmed thing, because Parkwood is her label, her entertainment company, they're tight-lipped, they don't leak anything. So followed by the commercial, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages were released. I'm not gonna lie, it's a grower, because for some reason, some of Beyonce's music, it doesn't resonate with me the first time. I have to keep listening to it. Like, I'm not a type of person that's gonna be like, oh, this was trash. Nah, I just gotta let it marinate. I gotta listen to it. I gotta see what it's feeling. But Texas Hold'em, it has, well, one, it was, I believe, produced by Raphael Sadiq, and he produced 16 Carriages. I liked 16 Carriages a bit more, and I kind of want to talk about the lyrics too. I think one part that really touched me was, at 15, the innocence was gone astray, had to leave my mom's home at an early age. I saw mama praying, I saw daddy on grind on her tender problems I had to leave behind. That resonates for a lot of kids, or a lot of, I think, older siblings, but me being an only sibling, I resonate with it, because it's just like, you kind of have to take on responsibilities, you have to become an adult and grow up so quickly, and she made a big sacrifice when she was younger to have the life and the career that she has now. So it's more so like a reflection piece, and I thought it was a very beautiful song. It was just well written. well produced. I like 16 Carriages better than Texas Hold'em, and a lot of the critiques was that I seen was that this album will not get recognized as a country album by the Grammys or by society. And in my opinion, Beyonce is so much bigger than a Grammy Award. She's so much bigger than just an award or this and that. Her artistry and her legacy will just live on forever. She is the best to do it. Beyonce doesn't need the accolades. She deserves it, but she don't need it. This shows that she's able to reinvent herself. She's able to rebrand. She is able to just try something new, sound different, and it sound great. And I love that. And I'm very excited to hear what this sound is gonna sound like. And I want people to understand that, okay, they won't classify it as country, but we classify it as country. It's country music for us. And people don't know that country music actually originated in Africa. There's actually a new development in the story. So in an Oklahoma country radio station, they played Beyonce's new song after a fan outcry. I'm reading this on Entertainment Weekly. All right. So Beyonce has 2 new singles, Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages, as I just discussed, and they are country songs. And so a fan had requested saying, hey, can you play Texas Hold'em? And the general manager replied, we do not play Beyonce on KYKC. We are a country music station. The response went viral and they shared it on social media. And people were just like, okay, we want to hear this. The representative from SCORE, the station's parent company, clarified the situation to Entertainment Weekly, and they said that, look, that Harris was removed and didn't know otherwise. Like, the person didn't know, for real. And they didn't know that Beyonce pivoted into country music, and via that email, up until now, she hasn't been a country artist. So they basically said, look, she's not a country artist. They've known Beyonce for R&B, so they didn't know. And the station later was like, they put on their Twitter account or X account, they were basically like, look, Texas Hold'em is going to debut on KYKC the following an outpour of requests for the song. We literally just learned about the song. So they literally didn't know. A lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, it's racism. And I'm just like, I don't think they knew about the song. And I further am reading that they're saying that Sony Music releases their singles under Columbia Records. They withheld songs from country radio stations until recently. He also tells EW that the country song Daddy Lessons from the singer 2016 Lemonade album never made it to airwaves for the same reasons. Reps from Columbia and Beyonce did not, respond to comments. So people were saying like, oh, it's racism. And I'm just like, okay, look, as any type of program director, any type of consumer of music, your finger needs to be on the pulse. You need to be listening to what's out and what's new across all genres. You need to listen to what's going on. Like, you don't watch the news, like the Super Bowl just came on, like you don't like stay up to date on pop culture. I find that very hard to believe, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it was necessarily racism. I just think it was just carelessness. But let's go on to the video. But Beyonce did announce that she will be releasing her album March 29th, so I'm really excited for March 29th. I went to their store and I actually got some cowboy boots. They're like leather I was a visionary. I bought this Friday. She announced this Sunday. I'm excited. And another thing about this new country era, I'm excited to see who has featured, or does she have any features at all. I did see another conversation where they were like, oh, K Michelle needs to watch out. And respectfully, K Michelle is a country, she rebranded as a country singer, and she got a standing ovation at the CMAs when she sung with Jelly Roll, so she's going to be fine. But I would love to see Beyonce collaborate with Jelly Roll. I would love to see a K Michelle. I would love to see Stacey Musgraves.
Casey Musgraves. My bad.
Luke Combs, and I would even like to hear a Tracy Chapman sample. And I do like country music though. I think Carrie Underwood is my favorite. I think Gavin McGraw is my favorite. And the country's involved when in the beginning of his career, Nelly did some country music. Like, remember the and it's all in my head, I think about it over and over again. No, but let me know if you're all excited for Beyonce and her new era, just her new, not her new sound, but just this new album that she is about to release. I am excited for Act 2, and I'm excited for the tour. So y'all gather your coins. I told y'all the last time, gather all your coins. Save your tax refund. Okay. okay? The W-2s went out. So, you know, I want you to put that aside. Gaga did the Telephone remix, and in the music video, it said, you know,